Welcome, welcome. It's Purple City's Burning Chat, episode 6, I believe, Ashley.
I don't even know anymore.
Yes, whatever. It's the City Councilman, myself, Bayfield, and Mr. Ashley Hill, residing in... Where are you now?
I live in East London.
East London, hip.
Yeah.
I live in East Suffolk, less hip.
You're by the seaside. You're like a tax dodger.
That's true. I'm not quite. I wish I was.
Like a tax dodger or someone with immunity.
I might be able to afford a proper microphone setup if that were the case.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's Burning Chat, the show where Ashley and myself dissect just whatever we've noticed this week. It might be topical, it might not. We don't really pay a great deal of attention to the headlines, but occasionally we hit on something that's currently happening.
I think you're selling ourselves short there. We always pick up the local rag.
That's true, but I mean stuff that other people will know about. I mean, this week I think
boring. There's only 2 news headlines in national news.
That's true. I think this week we've got one relevant topic for the week, based on what we've discussed. Yes, I mean it's happening as we speak. Well, let's open with it. yeah. Let's open with it because you seem to be confused as to what it is I'm talking about. I'm talking about the trials and tribulations of Phil Collins' third marriage.
Yeah, I'm just lighting a candle.
I've got this spiced orange one again here, but I don't.
But you never have like a lighter to light.
Well, no, because I don't smoke or anything.
Me neither. But
and we don't go out anymore, so there's no point having a lighter for smoking areas.
You need the sound for Purple City's Burning Chat.
That's true, Burning Chat.
And also because it's nice to have a candle on the go.
It is nice to have a candle.
This one's lemon drizzle cake flavoured.
Bill Clinton. Look at Bill Clinton.
That'll work well on the radio.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so the first topic of the week. Phil Collins' house is currently under siege from his wife.
Yeah.
Let's jump in. I mean, both of us love Phil.
I do love Phil.
Myself, possibly more. I don't know, actually. You might have more Phil Collins records than me.
I've got one on vinyl and another on CD, maybe.
Is it a compilation or an album?
No, it's an album.
Oh, yeah, then you do. I've got one compilation, one album.
All right. Oh.
Although I have to be honest, there's so many, my mum's got so many greatest hits around the house that they've just always been on ad infinitum. But I've got but seriously on vinyl. And what's the one with the orange, where his face is in orange?
No Jacket Required.
Yeah, No Jacket Required. Yeah, I've got that on CD. But anyway, so Phil's third wife, I believe. They split up they divorced. So he married Oriane Seve in 1999. She's a jewelry designer, apparently. They married in 99 and divorced in 2008. But they then reunited in 2016. But she has since, whilst they were still together, apparently she started dating a Vegas stripper.
Yeah, he's younger than us.
No, so not the guy she married.
Oh.
The Vegas stripper's younger than us. But then while she was with Phil Collins and the Vegas stripper, she got married in Vegas, of course, where else, to a guy called Thomas Bates.
Yeah, now he's younger than us.
Is he?
Yeah, he's 31.
Whatever, mate, I'm 28.
What?
Is he? I can't believe he's a year younger than us.
Yeah, he's a year younger than us. Yeah.
She's 50-something.
I think she's late 40s. He's like 49.
Big Phil's nearly 70, so,
Yes. One more night.
Big shit.
Sorry.
I mean, he's probably begging for one at his age. Just making it through the night's a win. When you're 75, every day could be your last. He's not that old. I think he's 69.
Awesome.
But yeah, so her and her new husband, who's younger than us, who knew, they won't leave. It's interesting because I found out, I was like, well, how have basically the long and short of it is, they will not leave Phil Collins' house, which he owns, his $30 million Miami beachfront property. They won't leave, and they've hired an armed guard so that they can't be forced out of the house. And I was like, well, where was Phil when all this was happening? Turns out
he was on tour with Genesis, wasn't he?
I didn't know this. Phil's in Sweden rehearsing for a new Genesis tour, or Switzerland. Yeah. One of the... Probably Switzerland. He doesn't like paying tax. I would imagine he's in Switzerland, isn't he? But so that, who knew Genesis? Maybe this is all a big marketing thing to let you know that Genesis are back on the road.
No, but they sort of had like that big Phil Collins show last year. Like it was kind of an international thing, but there was a big one in London. I think off the back of that, they announced that they was going to be doing a Genesis tour in 2020.
That was the one that got cancelled early because he fell down the stairs, didn't he?
Yeah.
What lineup of Genesis is it? Is it the good Genesis or the prog rock one with Peter Gabriel that everyone says is the good one but isn't as good?
The one that's alive.
Peter Gabriel's alive. I don't think Gabriel's going back there. To be honest,
I'm being facetious. I have no idea. But it is
I think they're all alive. I don't think any of it. So
they
anyway, more interesting than who's not dead in Genesis, for fuck's sake. Phil Collins' wife is literally holed up in his house with an armed guard and won't get out.
Well, her argument, her and this Mr. Bates fellow, not to be confused with the Bates from Psycho.
Norman. Norm.
Not Big Norms. It could be related. Anyway, their argument is that from the divorce settlement, she is entitled to $40 million of the property.
It's only valued at 30, so that's not going to work.
Exactly. So it's she wants. So I'm assuming she wants the entire price of the entire cost of the property, or $40 million.
I mean, Phil is worth about 150. I'd just hire a second private army and be like, go roll them out.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'd ride for Phil. If I had access to a strap, I'd be on a plane to Tampa. I'd be out there to go. I'd go drop her myself.
Should we start like a vigilante type? GoFundMe vigilante.
Phil's militia. GoFundMe. Yeah, let's do that. I reckon it'd probably work.
GoFundMe rebel. We can call ourselves Genesis.
That's a great idea. Our theme tune could be One More Fight. But yeah, I'm a bit like, it's his house. Like, he literally paid for it. And they divorced ages ago. So I'm not quite sure how she'd be entitled to any money. And she went and remarried. So I don't understand. But she since said she can't leave the house because of a spinal problem.
Oh.
Most recently, she got when Phil served her with her papers. She said, "I can't leave because I got a bad back."
But surely Big Phil, with his bad back and everything else, has a stand stairlift or something going on.
Well, I think that was kind of one of the things. She was like, "I can't leave because I got a bad back and I need access to specialist equipment." And that probably is Phil's stand stairlift, isn't it? At this stage. I mean, as much as I'm Team Phil, obviously. If someone manages to, like a guerrilla unit, sort of invade a house and keep it on the technicality of a stand stair, it's like winning Vietnam because you had a stand stairlift. Like, yeah, we were going to napalm them, but they all went up into the trees on a stand stairlift, and we just
really slowly.
Yeah, they just got away really, really slowly, and we just didn't know how.
Half of them got stuck midway up.
Yeah, they had to ring the RAC because the motor went halfway. 3 of the Vietcong have actually got an open lawsuit against Dame Thora Heard.
3 of them are locked in premium baths.
Yeah. We dropped napalm, but one of them just got in a bath with little western doors on it and submerged himself, and he didn't get burnt at all.
They hunted us down on mobility scooters.
We don't know how they did it.
Oh, what a war that would be.
It's like instead of digging punji pits and spider traps like the traditional Viet Cong strategy, you just did the opposite. You just built tiny slopes. Just little tiny speed humps in the jungle, and just everyone's like, I can't get over that. I'm going to have to...
It's too much, mate.
Let's just go pub. We'll have half a mile, and we'll think about it, and we'll come back to it.
You need a more powerful motor than that to get up that hill.
Instead of the Claymore mines that fire all the little ball bearings.
Yeah.
Just Werther's originals in a Claymore fronting. You hit them, just like your shins get shredded by high-end travel suites.
No, that'll be painful.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine it's like the final insult. It's like
I've been hit with a Neverton mint before. It fucking hurt. Is that or a humbug? I'm not sure, but I've waited like fucking shattered as well. It could put someone's eye out.
Just in the military hospital in the canvas tent, and it just smells of Murray mints. It's like, oh, war is hell.
Well, back to Phil.
I mean, obviously I'm team. The thing is, like, Phil is obviously at this point in his career, he's still popping. Phil's never not popping. But he's massively infirm. He's fallen down the stairs enough times now. He's gone down the stairs more times than Little Mo in EastEnders when Big Trevor was living with her.
I never watched EastEnders, but I'm familiar with the scene where she falls down the stairs.
Exactly.
And didn't she fall down the stairs out the front door once?
No, I think that's just one of those YouTube supercuts where they like cut two comedy things together and it looks like it's all one.
This goes well, Benny Hill, yeah.
Or maybe she did, I don't know. Trevor was a mean bastard. But Phil's obviously, not well himself and incapacitated. She's his ex-wife or girlfriend, wife, I don't know legally where they stand at present. But she's lodged a report saying that like he didn't wash for a year and was just like drinking his way around the house stinking, which Phil strenuously denies. But I looked at Phil on the Genesis rehearsals and that, and I was like, it doesn't look like he's like at that level of give up, because to get to that point, you've got to be properly.
Yeah.
And I think she's just spreading the seeds of doubt, sowing the seeds of doubt.
Yeah, because I mean, she was saying, it got to a point where he wouldn't talk to it, like his hygiene had got so bad that he just didn't want to associate with people anymore.
To be honest,
but I mean,
I am at the level where I don't want to associate with people anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, but you still have a wash.
Do I?
I don't know.
I ain't done shit during lockdown, mate. You know that.
That's true, but your beard is looking nicely trimmed today.
It's I've not shaved it in.
No, but you've tidied it up.
I did today. That's what I mean. This is the first time I've shaved it since I had a wet shave for our last radio show in London, which is now 2 months ago. So I was on.
You spruced yourself up for me. That's nice.
Of course I did, Ashley.
Got
to spruce myself up for the city council. You can't turn up looking like a fucking roustabout. You might come and occupy my house and accuse me of stinking of shit or something.
I might say that you're bad at sex. It's one of the accusations as well.
In my case, it's not an accusation. It's a fucking fact.
That's factual. That is correct.
That is a verified fact, and I can quote numerous sources on that one.
One more night. Oh, please don't, Matthew.
Yeah. Not even 1 more minute, Matthew. Just get out, all right? It's daytime. The tubes have reopened. Go away. Not that I've ever hung around waiting for the tubes to open after a terrible night. I tell you what, I did learn from the Phil Collins. So as it stands, we don't know where we're at. She's still in the house. Phil's served her papers, and she served first, and Phil's counter-served, I believe. He's also strenuously denied all the stuff about him being a smelly old person. But yeah, it's like a stalemate at the moment. But I can't see, seeing as he paid for everything, and she's literally gone off and married another person before even leaving him. On a legal level, I can't see how he's going to lose that one. And I refuse to believe that the judge presiding over the case isn't a Phil Collins fan.
Hang on, I've just decided to see if there's any absolute breaking news, and I've come across a headline at the Daily Express. I'm not going to read the article; it's just the headline's quite funny. Prince Charles's birthday party hit by Phil Collins' blunder after insensitive song choice.
What song's that? We need to find out.
Okay,
more.
Let's find this out.
He didn't play Dirty Diana. He didn't do a Dirty Diana cover, did he? Or something?
I think he might have done.
Great man.
Prince Charles's birthday party once took an awkward turn when singer Phil Collins chose to sing some insensitive songs about the Prince of Wales was separating with Princess Diana. We know where this is going, don't we?
Is it actually going to this?
What? Possibly. It doesn't look good. I don't know. I don't want to give any spoilers away. I think it's part of the TV show The Crown.
Oh, fuck The Crown. No one's watching The Crown.
That's true. I kind of want to watch The Crown.
Yeah, same here. That's not the
It
point.
doesn't say what song it is in this article, but
Well, then that's
I'm sure
you've derailed the entire flow of this discussion and jeopardised the quality of our radio show.
give a poo.
Fair. I tell you what else I did learn from this situation though, whilst doing my research. So when I did the old Google for Phil Collins' House Under Siege type, topics, and I found a paper called the Tampa Bay Times because it's interestingly.
Is his house in Tampa?
Yeah, so it's on the beachfront in Miami.
Okay.
Obviously, Tampa Bay is just down the road, so they report on
he's in Miami.
Local. Well, it's in Dade County. So I was thinking, right? Trick Daddy's a fucking liability and short of money. Phil Collins should pay Trick Daddy to get a crew and just go take the house back from the armed guards. Because there's four armed guards. I reckon Trick Daddy's got 4 mates and they could go take that.
Mate, and Trick Daddy is desperate to pay his dad off.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I mean. Because
it's been decades.
He owes his dad money for strip clubs.
It's been a quarter century since Trick Daddy has Trick Daddy's owed his dad money.
I know
that's hard to say. That's like a that's a tongue twister in itself.
That's like one of those actors. It's like an actor's warm up thing. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. It's been a quarter century since Trick Daddy paid his daddy's trade. But yeah, just get Trick Daddy involved. I can't see that Trick Daddy can't settle this.
Mate, I think he could sort this out.
And Phil's ex, her previous beau, was a stripper. She might be able to get him some work with Trick Daddy's dad at the strip clubs too. I feel Trick Daddy is the solution to the problem.
Or the cause. I'm not sure.
No, it doesn't say anywhere that Trick Daddy owes Phil money, which would be his involvement. I assume he owes. He might owe Phil money.
I feel like he'd owe Phil money.
Yeah. I mean, if he can, he will. That's when it comes to borrowing money that he can't pay back. That's Trick Daddy's motto. If I can borrow it, I will. If I can pay it back, I'll probably leave it.
Gosh, wonder what Trick Daddy's up to nowadays. That's a discussion for another day.
Well, apparently he's racking up massive tabs in his dad's strip clubs.
Yeah, I mean he's been doing that for ages, though.
Yeah, but I assume he's still doing it.
Is there anything new that's happening?
That debt doesn't seem to be going down. That's what I noticed there.
Is it going up though? That's what I'm interested to know. I feel like it's got to that point where it can't go up anymore. And if he tries to borrow anymore, his dad will break his legs or something.
I reckon it's got to that point, like with the Vegas mob, where his dad's not counting upwards, but he can now never pay it off. Like it doesn't matter how many bin bags of money come around, he'll still just owe his dad some money.
Yeah, it's back. It is now interest. This is interest. Thanks for the interest.
But as far as I'm aware, Trick Daddy hasn't done. I saw him on Drink Champs, and he was clean shaven.
Jesus,
it doesn't suit him at all. He really doesn't look right clean shaven. But I'm just checking him out on Spotify to see if he's done any bangers. It looks
he clearly hasn't.
I mean, he's done a lot of bangers, but I don't know if they're recent.
What he needs is like one of these new age rappers to copy one of his songs. You know, like what Saweetie did with Petey Pablo.
No, I don't know what that is.
She's a rapper who is married to Future Migos. One of them, I don't know.
Okay.
One of these sort of farmyard rappers types.
Farmyard rappers. I don't even know. One of these Bernard Matthews rappers.
One of these Bernard Matthew rappers.
Where have you even got that from?
I don't know. Just it sounds awful. It sounds like a sheep or a lamb. And she's like massive, and sampled a Petey Pablo track. And I can't remember which one it is now. It's his big one.
It's going to have to be Raise Up or Freak a League.
Freak a League.
What a sleazy anthem.
I know. And she's made it like sleazy, but not as sleazy as Petey Pablo, because Petey Pablo's a sleazy man.
I was going to say let's cut into the break with a Phil Collins, but I sort of want to put Freak a League on now.
I feel like we got to back our boy.
Let's rep what Petey Pablo, Trick Daddy. We've got to play Trick.
Trick Daddy's more in need of the money.
Can we play Trick Daddy's Thug Holiday?
Trick Daddy needs that 0.0009 pence.
He probably really does. To be honest, at this point, his dad probably gets his streaming royalties too, doesn't he?
Probably.
Fuck it, put Phil on. Can we have against all odds?
We can.
Because it's against all odds where this show's ever going to get aired.
Hang on,
So
I've
let's,
left the group session. How did I do that? That's not good news. One
Oh,
sec.
if you fucked
No,
it
no,
on the
no,
first.
no, mate. You're making mountains out of molehills again. Like honestly,
I'm trying to beat the Viet Cong. I'm trying to beat the O.A.P Viet Cong. I need to make small hills.
that's not playing, is it?
No, it's not playing for anyone.
Mate, this group session thing is the
It's shite,
shit.
isn't it? Spotify need to fucking get a grip. Oh, you're back in though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But then when I try and play, it's like you left it.
All right, fuck it. I'll just put on against all odds.
Yeah.
We'll work this out during the break. Let's get the bangers on.
You try and play the song because I feel like it works when you play it. It might be a thing of like if the person who created the group plays it, everyone else can hear it. Let me try and join the group again.
No, by leaving the session, you've spoiled it.
Not intentionally leaving it.
'Cause we shared the laughter and the pain, and even
Oh, you want the
shared
group
the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at
We'll cut
all.
around.
So take a look at me now. There's just an empty
That's better.
space.
I think you as the host has to cue the song.
Right. That's even.
Just a memory of your face. Oh, take a look at me now. There's just an empty space, and you coming back to me is against the odds, and that's what I've got to face. I wish I could just make you turn around and see me cry. There's so much I need to say to you, so many reasons why. You're the only one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now. Well, there's just an empty space, and there's nothing left here to remind me. Just a memory of your face. Now take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space. But to wait for you is all I can do, and that's what I've gotta face. Take a good look at me now, 'cause I'll still be standing here, and you coming back to me is against all odds. It's the chance I've gotta take. Take a look at me now.
I enjoyed that.